Hey guys, long time no see. Really, it's been about a week. Christina Marie here, and I'm here to bring you my weekend reads video a day early. Reason for that being I'm going to be super busy this weekend because I was off last weekend because I was at Planet Comic-Con. I have a crap ton of weekend hours this weekend, so I'm not going to be as available as I usually am. So I said, let me just film this today. Today is Thursday. So before I get into it, I just wanted to show you guys some highlights from my Planet Comic-Con experience. This is my first time going. It's just basically a small version of Comic-Con in the Midwest for the most part. Comic books and just art, comic art, and relics, collectibles, media guests from like comic book artists to various TV show artists, movie stars. It was so much fun. And so if you follow me on Instagram or on Twitter, then you already know that I met a few people, and I am going to show you guys the pictures. I have them here. So the first person that I got to meet was Robbie Amell, and he was in The Tomorrow People, which got canceled, but now he's Firestorm on The Flash, and he's also Wesley Rush in the YA adaptation of The Duff. And so here's our picture right here. He's so tiny. You see how my hand can practically go around his whole like tiny waist? But oh, I loved it. He was so sweet and just so freaking hot. But then I ended up meeting one of my favorite people ever. I grew up watching this man. When I was in middle school, he was on Angel, which was a spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. His name was Gunn in the show, J. August Richards. So I ended up meeting him as well, and so we got to talk. He hugged me and just thanked me for being a fan. He was so freaking sweet, so that was a lot of fun. And then, so that was what I did on the first day. Then the second day, I almost missed it. And that was the day that Stephen Amell, who plays Arrow, or Oliver Queen on Arrow, which is on CW, he was there only for one day, and I had paid for pictures and everything, but I almost missed it because I was coming from church. But I made it, and I got a double picture. I got one with him and Robbie, which was amazing. So there's a story here. Okay, so the line for Stephen Amell was wrapped around the entire freaking convention center. So after like an hour of waiting in line, I end up getting in there, and Robbie sees me first. He's like, "Hey, I remember you from yesterday. How are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing well. Thanks for asking." I didn't even pay attention to Stephen Amell. Like, I was talking to Robbie, and then when we posed for the picture, I said, "Stephen Amell." His hand is on my shoulder. He's to my right. And so I went, "Hi." Smile. Oh, it was the most awkward thing ever. But he was so hot. Like, look at that. Ugh. And then I got back in line to get my solo picture with Steven. And then I got in there, and that took another like hour and a half. And then I got in there, and he was like, "Hey, I remember you from this morning. How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good. Hi. Cheese." So that's what this one was. But you see how my head is like all up in the like crook of his neck and shoulder? Like, I wanted him so bad. But he was so, this was seriously one of the best experiences ever. So that's pretty much my Planet Comic-Con experience in a nutshell. I mean, I got a couple of things, you know, I got some prints, I got a couple of books, that kind of stuff. But this was the highlight. This is the thing that was worth mentioning. These photos, like, I will never forget. But anyway, on to the weekend reads, guys. On to the weekend reads. I'm going to be reading 2 books this weekend. I need to finish this book up because it's a library book and I need to get it back to the library. And this is Dead of Winter by Kresley Cole. I'm really taking my time with this book on purpose because I just love this series so much. If you haven't been following me on Twitter, or if you haven't read what I posted on Twitter, I am really on the fence about this series might be pushing the Mortal Instruments out of its #1 top spot as my favorite series, my favorite YA series ever. Like, Kresley Cole, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know what to say. This series. I'm not even halfway through the book and I'm already on pins and needles. Like, I am nervous for this book because I just know it's not going to end well. One, because it's a series and Kresley Cole likes to tease us like that, because book 2 was like, ah! And book 1 was like, ah! So that's her thing. But I am really excited for this book. I need to finish it. I need to just finally buckle down and finish it. I just don't want to let go yet because I want the 4th book to be out already. But I'm going to aim to finish this weekend, or at least get a good portion of it done. And then the second book I will be reading is called Impossible Promise by Sybil Bartell. You guys know I love Sybil Bartell. She's like one of my favorite people ever. She's a really good friend of mine now, who, by the way, when I was telling her I was meeting Stephen Amell, she's like, you need to text me as it's happening. So I was texting her back and forth, like, I'm in line. Oh my gosh. I'm like 2nd in line. I'm like 4th in line. Oh my gosh. I'm walking in right now. I'll talk to you after it's over. Like, I sent her the pictures as soon as they were printed. Like, it was so funny. Like, she and I have so much fun just swooning over hot men. But yeah, so I'm going to be reading her book, Impossible Promise, over the weekend. And I'm actually going to be reviewing it. This book comes out next week. And so I will have a review up for it soon. So I'm really excited about that. I love Sybil. I love her writing. I love just everything about the woman. So I'm so stoked to finally be reading this book. So yay! And then as for the story I told you guys last time with Heidi McLaughlin giving me her arc of Choose Me, which is the 2nd book in the Archer Brothers series, I actually read that and I loved it. It was so good. 5 out of 5 stars. My full-length review is actually going to be coming on April 1st, so I'm really excited about that too. But yeah, so that's what's happening with me. That's what's been happening with me. I'm in a really great mood, really excited for just all the things. So what are you guys reading this weekend? I would love to know. Make sure you comment down below letting me know what's been going on. Have you been? What have you been reading? Have you been loving your books, hating your books? What's been going on in your life? So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Click that subscribe button to keep current on my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.